Hi guys, I am Booty Turned Sleepy. Welcome to my week 9 post VSG update. I will start with my stats. I had the vertical sleeve gastrectomy on October 20th, 2016. I'm 5'8", I'm 30 years old, and my high weight, day of surgery, was 265. So, I'm pretty pleased to tell you that, okay, last week I came at you at 227.6. This week I am 223.4, which means that is a 4.2 pound loss this week. Another good week. Like, what? Really happy about that. And a total of 41.6 pounds lost since surgery. That's insane. That's so insane. I'm really, really happy. Oh, the clock. Sorry. Sorry about the clock. Yeah, I'm really super happy. So, a few things I wanted to address first. Somebody asked me this question, and I'd been thinking about saying it, but somebody asked me about my first name and why I don't mention it. And to be completely honest, my first name is very unusual, and so I think if I were to tell you, you could very easily find my true identity. And not that I want to keep it a secret from you, I just don't want like my weight loss surgery community to mix with my like real life community, because I am a secret sleever. So I don't want it to like ever accidentally get out. I don't know. I might change my mind about all of this very soon, because I think about it all the time. But anyway, for now, that's why I haven't told you my first name. It's because it's a very unusual first name, and I think with the little information you have about me, you could find me really quick. So anyway, sorry. Okay, about this week. So, my husband graduated on Friday. I'm so happy. It was absolutely fantastic. He graduated magna cum laude. He did his entire bachelor's degree in 3 years and in math. And the day of the graduation ceremony, we found out that he was magna cum laude, which was amazing. His whole family was there. He's from a really big family too, and they all came to support him, and we went out to dinner afterwards, and like I felt really pretty, and like everything was great. Like the whole day just went perfectly. We took a lot of pictures beforehand, so I'll post maybe 1 or 2 at the end of this video. So it was absolutely a great week just because of that, and it's been a lot of holiday celebrations, catching up with friends and family things, other like extended family things. So a lot of eating, or a lot of eating challenges, I guess. But honestly, I feel like really well prepared to make good choices. Even at, okay, so like at a restaurant, especially here in New Orleans. I forgot to mention, my surgery was in Morristown, New Jersey. I live in New Jersey, but I'm from New Orleans and I'm here for the holidays. So anyway, here in New Orleans especially, there's so much good seafood, and it's not all fried. So, I mean, maybe some of the best seafood is fried. But there's tons of great dishes. I've posted a few on my Instagram of restaurants I've gone to eat at. I mean, usually you can find some kind of fish with like shrimp on top, or crab meat, or crawfish, or all three. And so even though they're very large portions, I mean, I can eat that, half of that, a third of that, and take the rest home and seem totally normal, and it's fine. So I really haven't had a lot of challenges eating, except there was one time Michael's aunt, his godmother, and his uncle took us out to dinner at a restaurant that was doing like a Réveillon. I guess you don't do that in other parts of the country. I don't know. So it's like a Christmas thing, but it's 4 or 5 courses. So you have to like choose all 5, basically. That's the only option. There's no option to like only get one thing. So that was a bit tough, because I mean, post-op, I haven't ever gotten more than one thing at a restaurant. Maybe I'd share an appetizer with somebody, but getting 4 or 5 courses was tough, because I didn't want to just like not eat any of them. So I mean, it was one of these like really fancy restaurants, so the serving sizes were all like super tiny, but still, I mean, by the time, so it was like soup, and then entree, and then like a salad, I think, and then the main course with sides, and then a dessert. Anyway, by the time the main course came, I was so full. So, we had a lot of nice conversation, and we talked, and I kind of poked around at it, and I ate some of it, but I was so done. And it, like I said, it wasn't the kind of situation where I could order just one thing. It was like you have all the courses, and they bring them to you kind of almost like on a schedule, it's like So I felt a little rushed. And after dinner on the car ride home, I was like, I ate too fast. It was really that I ate too fast, not that I ate too much. But that's kind of the only bad experience I've had. And maybe 30 or 40 minutes later, I felt fine. So it was okay. As far as going to parties at people's houses, I've had a lot of those as well. Obviously, all these family gatherings. And those are great because, I mean, fine eating-wise, because it's potluck style or whatever. Everybody brings food. So, you know, there's a gazillion things, and you put maybe just like a little bit of everything on your plate and kind of poke at it and talk to people and poke some more and maybe throw some things away while people aren't looking. And there's usually some kind of seafood dish or some kind of meat or some kind of cheese, or if it's like attached to a bread or a cracker, you just don't eat the bread or the cracker, and it's okay. So like, I've been doing fine. Totally fine. I really haven't had any bad experiences. Okay, so except one time, my husband and my mom and I went to eat sushi. I love sushi. And this one particular sushi place has a protein roll where it doesn't have any rice. So it's just, I don't know. I don't even know what's in it. Salmon, crab meat, whatever. But they had ordered other sushi rolls too. Like, we got a bunch for everybody to share, but I knew I was only going to eat the protein rolls. Well, I ate some of theirs too, and maybe like 2 little rolls of the other ones, but the ones that had rice. And I just felt like a hot flash. Like, my face got really red, and I just like suddenly felt so hot. And normally I've been very, very cold. And I didn't really think about it until afterwards. I realized like this is probably a reaction to the like carb overload in a sense. And it didn't happen again until today. That was maybe like a week ago or so. But today, my mom and I were in the mall, and there's a place that does like gourmet popcorns and like 50 different flavors. And there's like beignet flavored and gumbo and jambalaya flavored popcorn and like cheesecake and caramel and like a lot of the standard ones too. Anyway, so we got a mix that was crawfish and white chocolate. So some of each. Don't knock it till you try it. And I had some of her popcorn, and I started feeling really hot again. And I think it was probably the sugar, the like carb overload in a sense. I don't know. That's just a guess at what might have happened. But I felt really, really hot. I mean, no like stomach upset or anything. I only had a little bit of popcorn, but it's enough to make me not want to keep pushing that envelope. So anyway, those are the food things that have happened this week. I also wanted to mention that, like, I am really grateful that this process has been relatively easy for me. And I really, really, really hate to say that because I follow a lot of folks on YouTube who are having a rough go of it. And there are tons of people who are doing just great, but a few in particular who are just having a really hard time. And my heart absolutely breaks for you because this has been kind of really easy for me. And I don't want to like brag about that, but I also want to tell people who are considering the surgery to like, please, please, please get it done. I don't regret it at all. It's been fantastic and it's really not that bad. But at the same time, I do also want to say to the folks who are struggling physically, I mean, I think we all go through the mental struggle, but those who are struggling physically, my heart really breaks for you. And all I can say is I hope things get better soon. Hang in there. Okay. So, yeah, I think that's all I have to mention today. I'm keeping it short and sweet. How are you? I love talking to you guys. Thanks so much to all my new subscribers and watchers. Christmas is coming up. Merry Christmas. I'm done all my shopping. I'm done all my wrapping. I love Christmas. Everything is ready to go. So I will talk to you again after Christmas. Oh, I did want to mention that Esther from Esther's VSG Trek and Jess from Watch Kitty Shrink and several others have started talking about their goals for 2017. And I think I'll talk about this more after Christmas, but thinking about my goals, and I don't really want them to be directly weight loss related because I still feel very out of control in terms of my weight loss, right? I think I mentioned this last week. I feel like I haven't really changed much of what I'm doing. I'm eating right, drinking my water, getting my protein, taking my vitamins, and exercising. And some weeks I lose a lot more than other weeks. So, and I know that's related to different things, hormonal changes, fat, water, blah, blah. I get it. But I don't feel like I can say, I want to lose X amount of pounds because I don't really have a lot of control over that. All I can do is do things right and hope for the best. So, I want to have goals that are probably more exercise related, or even beyond that, just health related. And I think that can be like mental health, social health, spiritual health, and physical health, of course. So I'm gonna think about this some more. I want to have goals that I can achieve. And after Christmas, I will do my best to have a good list ready, and we can talk about that then. Okay, I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful Christmas, and I will talk with you next week. Bye!